Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Kamicraft. And at the end of last episode, I had said I would work a little bit up here off camera just to kind of finish this balcony section. Obviously that didn't happen. I did work on other stuff though that I had recorded and then the file got corrupted, so I lost that. So basically the first couple minutes of this episode is going to be an update. Yeah, so if I didn't work on down here, the first thing I did was, you can kind of see I started some decoration. I got really tired of going around to all the random chests and finding them, so I decided to go ahead and finish the storage room. And here it is. Obviously I didn't do the ceiling yet or anything. I've been trying this floor pattern out. I'm really liking it. This is the same design I showed you guys the last episode. I just went ahead and finished it and started actually sorting all the materials. Obviously we still have a lot of empty chests. I went ahead and turned our two furnaces into the auto furnace that pretty much everyone uses. I was going to build the one from last season that has the minecarts that go back and forth, just make a shorter version of it, but that kind of seemed excessive just to have three furnaces because that's all that was going to fit over here. So I figured this was just fine. I don't do a lot of smelting. I'm not doing a lot of big builds on this season. It's going to be mainly like cozy builds like this. This isn't 8 blocks tall and double slime block launcher to get you out. It's just this. But the one thing that I had recorded that got corrupted was this. Now, I built, you guys all know that on a switcher, but we have a squid farm and it has an on-off switch, and I wanted to go ahead and kind of show it's not like a finished looking squid farm, but all the items, including the witch spawner items, now come up through this item elevator and they land over in here. And you guys can see I've been AFKing a little bit. So what I wanted to show you real quick was the squid farm on the update. We're actually going to be doing a little bit with this in this episode too. So to get to the squid farm, we come down this way. Now this had been here for a while. That's how I was getting my ink for my windows. Oh yeah, I just realized. So I think what you hear, I put lava in here because I wanted to switch out and try the guardian spawner, forgetting that witches have fire potion and they can swim, so they're probably just swimming in that lava right now having a good old time. We'll come down here, and of course there I just kind of told you what we're going to do this episode. I want to go ahead and switch out the guardian spawner, so I'd like to go ahead and start making some diamonds. I know Nabs is going to make a community farm for the guardian stuff, but until then I'd like to make some diamonds off of it. But here we go. Here's the guardian farm, or not guardian, I'm getting all tore up today. Here's the squid farm. Now it's only 6 things. I know you can do a lot more, and I know this isn't a good enough distance to go ahead and kill everything, but it works for right now. I'm getting way more squid than I need. That's why it has the on-off switch up there. But this is for the witch drops also. The witch drops will come down here and they come this way, and over that way is all the mechanics for the the item elevator. I don't want to go over there. I don't have any depth strider boots, so it's a real pain in the butt to go back and forth through there, because that's the only path, because you know I'm a genius when it comes to this kind of stuff. But now you guys are pretty much caught up for what happened off camera. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and try not to die. I'm probably just going to dump sand down the witch chute right here to get rid of all that lava. And then I'll bring you guys back. Alright guys, so we got the witch spawner out of there. Got the lava cleaned up. Got our guardian spawner for we got last episode. Let's put it in place. Oh, nope, nope, don't you dare. Now I'm not sure if the drop alone, yeah, the drop alone doesn't look like it's enough to kill them. And I don't think they'll, one more of these, try to, oh, nope. Alright, so that fell down in there. Great. So now it's in the system. Sooner or later, it'll come up through here. I can't believe I did not grab that. Alright, looks like I'm putting lava back down there for these guys to fall through. BRBs. Alright guys, we are back up here. I've got the lava down there. I want to say I saw our... Yep. Spawner came up and through there. We know they will spawn, which is what I was worried about. I was afraid they wouldn't spawn in here. My only worry is they're spawning with the farm supposed to be off. And it may just be one of those things where these guys just spawn all the time. Yeah, see, there's some more. If I turn it off and make it dark, do they still spawn? Yeah, they still spawn. So this does absolutely nothing for them. Which means I need to do some more research. I need to figure out what will turn that spawner off. Maybe just enclosing it in something. Maybe I raise it up one and have 4 blocks pushed down around it. I don't know. But for now, we can sit here, we can watch and wait. See if this thing actually starts producing. We do have, from that one that fell down there, I guess one actually did. I think if they jump right before they fall down the chute, the fall isn't actually, or is enough to actually kill them. But I don't know. So we're gonna let this run for a little bit. I'm gonna see if we have items come up and through here. Some more. Yep, there's some more. Yeah, we're gonna wait on some items. Alright guys, we are back and I'm trying to figure out a way to, like I said in the last clip, to get this thing to stop spawning. I moved it up 1 block hoping that maybe that light right on top of it will help, and it seems to slow the guy down, but it still spawns. My second problem was down below. I was going to put lava down there, and then I realized if I switch my witch spawner out, or switch this back out for my witch spawner, the witches will just fall into lava and swim because they have fire resistant potions. So therefore they won't die, so I can't fill that up with lava. Oh crap, I went the wrong way. I am not thinking. Alright, so down here I came up with a solution that's a little out there and a little pricey, and it may not last very long, but it sure is going to be fun while it lasts. So if we come down here, I put some iron golems in there. I don't know how long these guys will last in there fighting the guardians. I put 2 in there hoping that they're so close together that the guardians don't have any room to bounce around and attack the iron golems. Now placing them in this little too wide spot did hurt them to start with, so they already have a little damage accumulated on them, but I was able to sneak in behind them and kind of push them away from the wall. So yeah, we're gonna hope this works. I'm gonna AFK for a little bit, see if these guys hold out, and I guess if we find iron in a chest we know they didn't make it. Until then, I've got to be thinking about a shop design so I can go ahead and sell some of this stuff. I went ahead and moved all the witch drops from the storage chest down here. I guess I really shouldn't put them up in that storage room unless I'm going to keep it. But I'll wait for that item to go through because these are trap chests. If I open it up, it'll mess everything up. Alright, yeah, you see I'm still holding on to the glowstone, my leftover iron. But yeah, so why is this here? There we go. Went ahead and moved all the witch drops out of here. I still got a good bit of ink. I went ahead and filled up the little shop in Spawn Town. So I'm just going to AFK for this little bit while I think of a shop design for said guardian drops till we get a community farm going. Alright guys, I think I saw some iron go through the item elevator, and sure enough our golems did not last very long. Maybe about 30 minutes into the AFK session did those 2 guys die. It kind of feels like a waste of iron because I don't have a ton of it, but I had to see if that worked. The other thing I'm noticing is they're awfully close to these corners. And I'm wondering if I couldn't just stick some cactus in the corners and let them rub up against it. That might work. I know I can't put cactus right next to each other, but if I do every other one with a hopper in between, I mean, I kind of run the risk of losing items if the items were to hit the cactus. And this spawner already is not the most efficient spawner. Not like the witch spawner where you AFK for like an hour and you get a double chest full. Huh. I don't know. I'm gonna do some thinking. I mean, worst comes to worst, I have to lower all this. Which I really don't want to do because of how hard this was to get in place. I mean, I guess I could just do another quick dropper elevator up. I got the feeling that's going to be the most simple solution because that way everything dies when it hits. Let me figure out the drop distance and how to do a dropper elevator into a dispenser without messing up any of my redstone. I'll be back. Alright guys, we are back. I went ahead and lowered this. How many? 1, 2, 3 blocks. It was taking one shot from my arrow or my bow to kill these guardians. I am messing up words pretty bad this episode. I'm sorry about that. It's mainly because I'm recording this like 10 minutes after I posted, or I started recording 10 minutes after I posted my last video. So like I'm taking no time off. I still plan on getting on the Impulse SV server, but the energy, the want to get on this server and play with it because of how this weekend was just a huge jump for me base-wise. And now I kind of want to do some community stuff, so I'm going to open up the shop and sell this stuff pretty cheap. My only downfall is this is kind of exposed. I was going to put it on the other side, but then we got this thing here, and I was like, I don't want to move it. Those suckers should die as soon as they hit here. I may have an item land in there, which will kind of suck. But, one block out of all these blocks. Hopefully that doesn't happen a lot. Everything should work. I've been testing it. You throw some items down in there. We had 4 of those crystals. 4. Yep. We're all good, so I'm going to go ahead and put the last hopper back. Let's get a stone. Actually, you know what? Now that all that stuff's back in there, let's just go ahead and dump this stuff so it can go ahead and work its way through the system. Yep, all good, sweet. So we're gonna go ahead and close this up. I lost some glass, being careless. But yeah, let's go up top. Let's do some AFK. Actually, let's close this up. That needs to be there. Yeah, let's do some AFK. Alright guys, we are back. And I want to say about 3 hours later of me trying to do research to turn that thing off or a way to disable it or whatever, I have came up with nothing. I can't find a single bit. You see the farm is on the off position and it's still, it just keeps going. So I have kind of a derp solution. If I want to turn the guardians off, basically, why my frames are taking a hit right there. If I want to turn the farm off, I'm gonna have to switch it out with the witch spawner. So I'll come over, grab my witch spawner. Let's get that off so I don't have to look at that little bar all the time. I'll drop down here. Let's get all these guys out of my inventory. I can break through here, and you guys remember this is all the redstone from earlier. Made a little pathway up on half slabs. Alright, so farm's in the off position. I would need to switch it out. I do that. That opens up. You can see the guardian spawner. And I just break it. Now, the guardian spawner, you see, it's going to fall. It's going to go into the system. And then what I do is I grab my witch spawner. And then I stick it right on that. Retract that. Put that back in position. And that spawner is there. Now, I know previously this thing in the off position would spawn like maybe 1 every 6 or so, 5 or so minutes in this corner. But I'm not too worried about that. You see I added some more lights. hoping to turn that thing off. I'm hoping those 4 lights up there do the job and turn that off. My original plan was to try to suck the spawner up with a piston, and then I realized, no, you cannot move spawners. This is kind of my first go-around messing with spawners. Hopefully soon our guardian spawner will come through the system and land in this chest. Why do I have... Oh, for my iron golems. Oh man, hopefully the spawner does not get stuck in one of these back hoppers. Alright guys, I came back and it just so happened to make its way down. I guess for some reason it takes a while to come through these guys. So what we're gonna do real quick is go ahead and grab our stuff out of here and start crafting like crazy, because we need to start selling blocks before that community farm goes up, because as soon as it goes up our stuff's not gonna sell real well. People are gonna be able to get their stuff. I think he's gonna have free. I don't know if he's gonna take donations or if he is actually gonna charge people, but either way he can produce at a higher rate than I can, because he's got multiple spawners and he's building an actual farm, whereas I switch out with my witch spawner. So I'm gonna get to crafting and bring you guys back when I fill this chest up with goods. Alright guys, a lot, and I mean a lot of time has passed from the last clip to this clip. Many things has happened. I've died. I'm up to 6. I got some enchanted armor and some good stuff. It's not that great. I got a decent sword out of it. I got 2 pickaxes that I put together to get efficiency 5, so I threw my mending book on it. I got a decent axe. I should probably put mending on that guy. Got a decent shovel. I got a decent bow. I'm really happy with that bow. It took 3 bows to get that thing. And we're getting ready to do something very fun that I'll tell you about here in a second. I've done some changes down here. Basically through the evenings, most nights I'm on here AFKing and doing a bunch of admin stuff, but it gets late and I get bored, so sometimes I'll just kind of mess around with some blocks. You see I changed from red to cyan. I had some cyan dye left. These are some of the custom head texture blocks we can get in the game, so I decided to just set them there because they were taking up room in my ender chest. I don't think I did anything else on any other floor because I've mainly just been staying down there. Oh, I put these 2 opposite end stairs so the chest wasn't actually like hidden like it was, so you can kind of see it now. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and empty. Nope, that goes there. Put my leftover cactus away. Stained clay should go here. Here are my guardians. I'll empty this stuff later. Alright guys, real quick before we end this episode, I really wanted to show off the custom trading villagers. Yeah, and you guys know what that's for. You know what's coming. So what I want to do real quick is just kind of show the heads and how they work. So you grab a Kamicraft head, which if you look on our forum, it tells you how you can earn them. It's mainly if you do community builds, get people on the server to play with and all that kind of stuff. But you come in here, we've got this guy right here who will trade heads for mob spawner situations, and we got this guy who does the the decorative heads that I showed off when I did the medieval beer mug one. And I mentioned how Freddy looks like he's talking to me now. He doesn't know I'm buying Freddy a gift. He runs the bookshop and he really just needs some books. So that's how that works. It's really simple, and so what I'm gonna do now is, before Freddy catches me, I'm gonna run and throw these books in his bookshop. Plus I really wanted to show it off. It's a good looking shop. Oh yeah, and here is where I've been selling our Prismarine for right now. I kind of got our prices set up down there. 4 diamonds for sea lanterns, 3 for dark, 2 for just the bricks, and then 1 for these guys. It's a little expensive. Freddy, I see you, man. I see you. You are on YouTube TV. And my clip just cut out. These guys are a little expensive right now, but by the time Navs gets his done, which will be really soon, I'm not gonna make any money. So while Freddy's like stalking us, okay, he's going the other way. We're gonna leave these books, I should say, in his bookshop, which is right up here. Looks pretty cool. He did it in quartz, so expensive. I'm sure he came back one day and saw this and went, what the hell is this? This was me, because I noticed his door got ripped off. Because this guy here. So what we're going to do is, we'll throw some books right there, just for this guy. Hopefully Freddy likes it. If you don't, give me my books back, Freddy. But I think we're going to end the episode there. Guys, it's getting dark. It's scary. This is probably not smart. But if you guys like this episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. It really helps out. And as always, guys, I hope you have a good one. See you.